Well, with friends like this, who needs enemies, right? So thanks for nothing to the 8 rogue Senate Democrats who publicly capitulated to the Senate Republicans or gave cover to those who did. On a future date, we need to have a discussion about what to do with the people who aren't up for the fight. Leaders who can be handed a tsunami of wins by voters on Tuesday, only to vote against their own best interests on Sunday. But that's not going to help us today. The Republicans have successfully used the suffering of tens of millions of Americans to get their way, and it was an effective tactic. So what's next? Because I understand the impulse to want to give up, because this entire decision is a real kick to the face, but that's not going to help us get affordable health care. At this point, the longest shutdown in American history is over. We have a clean CR voted on by 60 senators, but this deal was brokered without House Democrats. And House Democrats are angry, and they seem incredibly committed to extending the ACA tax credits should they come up for a vote in December. So affordable health care is going to come down to forcing Mike Johnson to bring this bill to the floor for a vote. Now, he's not going to want to, so we have to be relentless in calling House members to make sure that he does. We know that House Dems are on board, but we also know that a number of Republicans, like Marjorie Taylor Greene, believe that extending the ACA tax credits should be non-negotiable. So we have to find more of them. We have to take the anger we feel right now and we have to put it into action. Coming out of this shutdown, the thing to remember is that Republicans let it go on this long because they do not care if we have affordable health care. This is the same group that voted more than 70 times to repeal the Affordable Care Act without replacing it with anything else. The party that just gutted Medicaid and took a case to court for the legal permission to starve their own citizens. I get that this is a real shoot yourself in the foot loss by a small group of Senate Dems. And if you're in that group, then you are, as Gavin Newsom said, pathetic. But we can't just give up because this matters. And there are still so many people in the government or running for government who know that. So call your representative at 202-224-3121 and tell them that you demand that Speaker Johnson bring the ACA tax credits up for a vote before the end of the year. And then maybe while you're at it, call one of those Senate Democrats who voted to capitulate and just let them know how you feel. But we get nothing if we do nothing. So we do something.